Hey, what's going on, guys? It is RunSSD and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a video based on Assassin's Creed Rogue and why I think in my opinion, it's personally much better than AC Unity. And this is going to be my own opinion, so if you may think differently, you may think Unity's much better because it's obviously a next generation type Assassin's Creed game, while Rogue is a last generation Assassin's Creed game on Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3, and later this year the PC. So the reasons I think it is personally a much better Assassin's Creed title is because, in terms of the story, because in Assassin's Creed Unity the story was not that much interesting to me. I was more or less looking forward to the present day segment of Unity, but it never delivered at all. It was really disappointing for me. To be honest, the whole story in Unity felt a bit pointless by the end of it. Like it had no meaning to it, unlike the earlier games, such as in the Desmond Saga. So, like for example, the whole Sage thing. Now, I think if they'd done this again in Assassin's Creed Victory, which comes out, I think, this year. This is just getting completely stupid. What about the whole Juno story arc? Are they going to actually conclude the Assassin's Creed storyline, or are they just going to flesh out games year after year with no meaningful purpose to them? Just to say, oh, here's a new ancestor, here's a new time in history. Here you go, a new Assassin's Creed game. I want a proper, meaning to the game, because the Assassin's Creed series used to have its historical story fold in and link up to the present day saga. The present day saga that's going on in the modern day with Desmond and company. Well, I think Rogue actually did pretty well in that. I think it was all based because Abstergo Entertainment revealed to the employee that they were actually the Templars, Knights Templar, and they wanted the employee to join them. I think this is kind of like the Revelations multiplayer. Abstergo are training up their employee, but not telling them they are the Knights Templar. Just saying they're a video game company developing games based on assassins versus Templars. I'm trying to show the assassins are bad, and then by the time they're finished making the game, apparently making the game because they never actually finished it, send them to the head of office to meet some high-ranking Templars, such as Juhani Otzoberg. So he's a massive Templar at the minute. I don't know what they're going to be doing with him. I'm pretty sure he's going to be one of the next, kind of Warren Vidic enemy of the franchise. So I'm really looking forward to that. But in terms of game story, I loved how the Shay story in Rogue linked up to the modern day story in Rogue. I think was pretty awesome what they were doing with it. And as for Shay's story, I preferred that story much more to Unity's. Just because it was a whole it had return characters, and it was just awesome. Completely my type of story I would love in an Assassin's Creed game. So as in terms of gameplay, Unity obviously had the much better gameplay, it did have some it had lots of glitches and problems when it first launched. But as for Rogue, it was basically Assassin's Creed 3 and Assassin's Creed 4 mixed into its own game called Assassin's Creed Rogue, and I loved that more. That made me think, you know what, I actually like the gameplay more in Rogue than Unity. I think it's because Unity had a disappointing story to me. I preferred the gameplay. It made me just think, I love the gameplay in Rogue, I prefer this to Unity. But that's just me. Probably this year when Victory's out, it's going to have the similar gameplay to Unity. Maybe I'll like it a bit more if the story's actually that good this time. And to do what I really want them to do in the Assassin's Creed game, like link the modern day. Have the story actually go forward for once, since the Desmond Saga ended in Assassin's Creed 3. So I really hope that happens this year. Assassin's Creed Unity graphics, they're brilliant. They're actually brilliant graphics. Rogue, last generation graphics, nothing too impressive, but it was really good atmosphere in the game. I loved it. But still, nothing can compare to the older Assassin's Creed games for me. Nothing will be as good as the first 4 games in the series. Assassin's Creed 1, right up to Revelations. Well, I loved Assassin's Creed 3 as well because I loved Connor as an assassin and as a character, and the whole Desmond ending thing in Assassin's Creed 3. Desmond story ending. It was pretty awesome. I loved it. So probably that's where the series kind of, we reached this peak for me. But I do believe, I kind of have faith still in Ubisoft that they can actually bring the story forward in Assassin's Creed you know, victory this year. Hopefully they actually consider bringing Juno into the story again, because there's no point in, there was no purpose in Unity for me. There was no purpose in Unity's story, or yes, Unity. Rogue had a much more meaningful story to it, because it shows the Abstergo side of things. Like, I think Rogue, right, the Templar game, you're an Abstergo, you're going to train, become a Knights Templar, but you're going to find out you're a Templar by the end of it, and if you want to join the Order or not. While for the Assassins, they're reliving Arno's memories for no reason, and just to see if the Sage will actually be any abuse to Abstergo, so they go into Arno's time and try and find that out. So the Templar side was much more interesting this year, or last year, with Rogue, and I think overall it was a much better game. The present day in Rogue was fantastic for me. All the Easter eggs, all the stuff you could hack into in the computers, and I really do think the ending of Rogue is going to have a massive impact on the next Assassin's Creed game. So if you're really wanting to try one of the Assassin's Creed games that have been recently released, my best bet would be, if you want a really good story, go for Assassin's Creed Rogue. You're going to have a fantastic time with the story of Shay Patrick Cormac and the present day story, and how that all folds into the Assassin's Creed series. If you want better gameplay and much more stuff to do in the open world, and loads of activities and lots of online competitive play to do, definitely go for Assassin's Creed Unity, but don't expect an amazing story if you compare it to the Ezio trilogy, or for me personally Assassin's Creed 3 as well, and AC1. All those games have amazing stories. Rogue had one too. I like Black Flag too, it was pretty good. As for Unity, no, not so much, pretty disappointing. But that's pretty much all I have to say for today, guys. I do personally think Rogue's much better than Unity, in my opinion. Hopefully Assassin's Creed Victory just takes everything Unity had, improved on it, and just make it the best Assassin's Creed we've had in years. For me, since maybe Revelations, Assassin's Creed 3 time. But that's just my opinion, guys. I'd like to hear what you guys think. Be sure to let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and let me know in the comment section below what you think of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.